Hi, boys and girls. So we have been reading Junie B. Jones is a Beauty Shop Guy. And if you remember in our last chapter, well, chapter 3 they called Practicing. And she said she was going to start practicing learning how to cut hair. And in chapter 4, she was snipping, snipping, snipping. Do you remember that? She started cutting her stuffed animal's fur, and she ended with her bunny slippers, and there was fur everywhere. Oh my goodness. And at the end, she said she hid them under the bed because she didn't want Mother and Daddy to see them, and that she, at the last sentence said, this job was going to take more practice than I thought. So I told you to think about what you think that means if she's saying that it needs more practice. What is she going to do next? And chapter 5 is called Teddy and Tickle. So listen along to see if your prediction was correct. I have an idea in my mind of what she's going to do. That Junie B sometimes does not make the best choices, right? All right, it's called Teddy and Tickle. My bunny slippers didn't grow their fur back. I peeked at them the whole entire weekend, only no fur grew at all, not even a teensy fuzzy. On Monday at school, I didn't feel like playing at recess. My bestest friend named Grace put her arm around me. What's wrong, Junie B? She said. How come you don't want to play today? Why do you think she doesn't want to play? You guys, I'm sure have had times where maybe you're upset about something and you don't really want to play with your friends. I wonder what her friends are going to do to help. I hung my head real glum. Because bunny fur doesn't grow back, that's why, I said. Only who knew? And so now I can't be a beauty shop guy when I grow up probably, and that was my hopes and dreams. That Grace's eyes got big and wide at me. Hey, me too, she said. Being a beauty shop guy is my hopes and dreams too. My Aunt Lola owns her very own beauty shop, and she already said I could be a shampoo girl. Just then, my other bestest friend named Lucille started fluffing her fluffy hair. When I grow up, I'm going to be a client, she said. A client is the person who goes to the beauty shop and spends a small fortune. She took a little brush out of her purse and she started brushing her hair. See how shiny my hair is? It's soft and silky too. Soft and silky and well conditioned. She shook it all around in the air. A woman's hair is her crowning glory, she said. Want to feel it, huh? Do you? What do you think she means when she says her hair is her crowning glory? It means it's the most important thing. Is that true, that a girl's hair is the most important thing? Her crowning glory? No. Oh my goodness. After that, she shook her hair all around in the air. You're getting on my nerves, I said. Just then, Nat Grace clapped her hands real loud. Junie B, I just thought of something. Maybe Aunt Lola will let you be a shampoo girl too. And so both of us can be shampoo girls together. I did a gasp. Really, Grace? Do you really think she would? Really, really, really? Then I hugged that Grace as tight as I could, because guess what? My hopes and dreams were back. After I got home from school, I ran to my room speedy quick. I grabbed my fuzzy Teddy off my bed, and I zoomed to the bathroom. What do you think she's going to do? Uh-oh. My Grandma Helen Miller shouted hello at me. She was in the nursery with my baby brother named Ollie. Hello to you too, I shouted back. Only here's an important message, because right now I am shutting the bathroom door on account of that is called privacy, madam. I've got big capital letters again. Remember those big capital letters mean? She's saying it loudly, so that's how I'm reading it too. After that, I locked the door real secret, and I filled the sink with water. Then I dunked Teddy up and down, and I put shampoo on that guy. I sang a happy song. It is called Dunking Teddy Up and Down and Putting Shampoo on That Guy. Only too bad for me, because pretty soon Teddy's head got soaky wet with water and he couldn't hold it up that good. Now I want you to stop and think for a minute. Do you think you should be going into the bathroom and locking the door and doing things, putting your stuffed animals in the water with shampoo without showing a grown-up what you're doing? This is not good. I have a feeling that this is not going to end well for Junie B, right? If you're doing something that involves having to lock yourself and hide in secret from your parents, it's not something you should be doing, right? We learn from Junie B some choices that are not good, right? That we need to make better choices with in our lives. It flopped all around his neck. I stood him up in the sink. He was a giant sog ball. I felt sickish inside my stomach. That's how come I wrapped him in a towel and I hurried up back to my room. After that, I patted his sog ball head real gentle and I threw him under the bed with my slippers. I hung my head real gloomy. Man, I said, I'm not a good shampoo girl either. And so now I can never work in Aunt Lola's with that Grace probably. Think about that too. Is that true? If she's in kindergarten, but struggling to shampoo her stuffed animals and cut their fur, does that mean she can't ever do this when she's a grown-up? Not at all, right? She has to just work hard on what kindergartners do and do that when she gets a little older. Just then, my dog named Tickle scratched at my door. Go away, Tickle, I said. I am not in a playing mood. I just thought the chapter was called Teddy and Tickle, so I'm hearing who Tickle is now. But he kept on scratching and scratching. I opened the door a teeny crack. I said to go away. Don't you even understand language? Only too bad for me because Tickle sprung right up and he knocked open the door and he ran into my room. Do you guys, any of you that have dogs, your dogs know when you're upset, right? I bet Tickle's coming in to check on her. He zoomed around and around in circles. Then finally he got dizzy and he pooped. Oh my goodness. And he flopped on my rug. I looked closer at that fellow. I said, your fur is kind of tangly and matty. Only I never actually noticed that before. I tapped on my chin. Maybe you should come to my beauty shop for a trim. Oh, no. I can't. I don't even want to read ahead because I really hope she's not going to cut Tickle's fur. Because I already had practice, and so I can do better this time, I believe. I did more thinking. Hey, yeah, and here's another good thing. Dog fur grows back, right, Tickle? And so what do we have to lose? That's what I would like to know. I zoomed to my desk and got my shiny scissors. Then I hurried back to Tickle and I gave him a hug. And then I trimmed his tangly, matty fur. Oh my goodness. I don't know about this Junie B sometimes. I have a feeling that she's going to get in some big trouble. And we're going to have to wait to find out. Chapter 6 is called The Trouble with Tickle. So I want you to be thinking what's going to happen next. And we will have to figure out tomorrow. So I will send our next chapter tomorrow on Saturday. Have a wonderful day. Bye, boys and girls.